Morning again from Memphis. It's about 2:30 and I couldn't help myself. I had to make another video, this time comparing Saturn to the moon, which I'm trying to get in right now. It's a lot of lights around. Saturn should be right in the middle of the screen. There it is. So that's the beautiful planet Saturn. In the last video I was talking about Jupiter being 88,000 miles in diameter. Saturn is 75,000 miles in diameter, and the ring system is 175,000 miles across. It's the visible part. There's some smaller wispy rings a little bit further out, so roughly 200,000 miles across the rings. So, if Saturn were placed where the moon is, the moon being, again, roughly 2,000 miles in diameter, 2,160, and roughly 240,000 miles away on average, if Saturn were placed there, divide 75 by 2, you get, I thought I saw an airplane out there by Saturn, you get 37.5, roughly 37 times the diameter of the moon would be the planet Saturn. And that would just be an amazing sight. But the rings, 175,000 divided by 2, almost 90. So it would be almost 90 times the diameter of the full moon. So we'll say 90 times, just for a nice round number, slightly less. But Saturn would be 37 times. The planet would be 37, but the ring system would be like 90 times. So it would just be an amazing sight. Just the angle subtended by Saturn and its beautiful ring system. If we had 90 moons next to each other, that would be what's the width of Saturn's rings, assuming we orbited outside the rings, which we would be at 240,000 miles. So that would be just an amazing sight. And again, we'd orbit around the rings, and the same side would always be facing Saturn because of tidal locking. So at that distance from Saturn, let's say that an orbital period took 3 days. A day on Earth would then be 3 days long. And on the side facing Saturn, there'd be a total eclipse every single day, every single orbit. It would last several hours when the sun was blocked from view behind Saturn. That would be really cool. On the side away from Saturn, there would never be any total eclipses. There wouldn't be any eclipses because Saturn would be on the other side of the Earth. Again, in far-off solar systems, there are other Saturn-like planets that we've discovered. So there's no telling what may be out there as far as different possibilities for Earth-like planets being satellites or moons of these beautiful gas giant planets. And if they're the right distance from their star and the temperatures are right, it could be Earth-like life, although again we have absolutely no idea what that life would be like. It may not like Earth-like temperatures. It may want it to be much hotter or much colder, but we just don't know. But nevertheless, Saturn is 95 times the mass of the Earth, whereas Jupiter's 318 times. They both have 80 known satellites. And we had an orbiting spacecraft at Saturn until 2015. There are plans to send another one out, hopefully this decade. So, I thank you for watching.